How you guys all doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So I am going to give out a free reading today, but it's going to be, but it's going to be spirit-led. And how it works is everybody has to share the video once, or if you want more than once. I just got to get up to close to 75 people to watch me. As soon as I hit 75, then I'm going to do the spirit-led reading. Thanks for sharing, Amber. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys for the taps as well. Appreciate it. As soon as I get close to 75 people on here to watch me, I'm going to give a free reading away. It's going to be spirit-led, but I need everybody's help in it. Just share the video to participate. Appreciate it. Thanks, Connie, for following me. Appreciate you. Usually when I'm live like this, I give away free reading. I just ask everybody to share so I can give the free reading out. Thanks for sharing, Marie. Thanks, Amber. Yes, keep the clicks going too. Keep tapping on the page and to get more people in, and definitely share the video. Thanks, Connie, for sharing the live. Appreciate you. As soon as I get 75 people, I will start. Well, I need another haircut. I swear it just seems like I get a haircut all the time and then my hair grows and grows and grows. Hello, Jordy. Welcome. I'm giving away a free reading. As soon as I get 75 people on here to watch me, I'm going to give a free reading out. It's going to be spirit-led. In order to participate, you got to share the video. As close as I get 75 is when we'll start. Welcome, everybody. If you haven't followed me, please follow me. Please share the video. Thanks for sharing, Skyla. Thanks, Miss Blessed, San Francisco. Thanks for sharing. Welcome, everybody. Thanks, Tasha, for joining my team. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for the taps. Everybody, welcome. Thanks, Angel, for sharing the live. Thank you, Angel, for following me. I appreciate you. So if you guys see me live, we already at 75 people? Holy cow, that went up quick. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. If in order to participate, I need you guys to share this video. It's going to be spirit-led. I'm going to, everybody's going to be involved in it. That was like quick. It just hit like 75 so quick. Everybody's going to be involved in it, but the thing is, everybody's got to share the video. And what I'm going to do is explain to everybody how this works. And you're going to work with me. And the name I get is the name I'm going to use for the person. It's either that's living on here or somebody that's crossed over. When I call the name, I want you to tell me who it is. But make sure you guys share the video. Make sure you follow me. Thanks, Nessa, for following me. Thanks, Sama, for sharing. In order to participate, you have to be sharing the video and you have to follow me. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to give it a few more seconds before we start, and then we're going to go live. But I need everybody to share the video so I can get this going. Hey, Katie. Welcome. Thanks, Timmy, for sharing. Thanks, the Dylan, for sharing. Thanks for following me, Jamie. Thanks, Miss Bless, Julie, Arrow, Amber. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, Patty, for sharing. Thank you guys for sharing. Make sure you guys follow me. Hi, Mama Clay. All right, you guys. So we're gonna get ready. We're gonna start this really soon. So I want you guys to take some deep breaths, like in your nose, like not in your mouth, but like in your nose, go like this. And then hold it for a few seconds, maybe 5 seconds. Count 5 or 6 seconds, and then slowly breathe it out of your mouth. And we're going to do that 3 or 4 times until you get that high feeling, okay? And I'm explaining how this is going to work. The reason I'm having you guys take some deep breaths is because I want your brain to be a little bit more clear when we start doing this. It's going to be spirit led. All right. So what I'm going to do is I want you guys to close your eyes. I want you to imagine a beautiful white lit room. I want you to imagine your loved one that's coming to visit you. It could be a friend, a family member, it could be anybody, but who that one person is on your mind. But in that white room, I want you there to be a couple chairs or a couch. It doesn't matter what style they are, what color they are. But we got to keep focusing on that white lit room, beautiful white lit room. Now I want you to imagine a door in that white lit room. It could be the color of that room. It could be any kind of door you want. It could be an old-fashioned door. It could be a stylish door. It doesn't matter. And in a moment, I want you guys to grab the handle of that door. And on the other side is going to be your loved one, Eleni. And I want you to open that door in a second, and I want you to invite that loved one in. So open the door and embrace your loved one. In order to join you guys, make sure you share the video. You have to follow me in order to join this live. I'm giving a free reading out. It's spirit led. So as soon as you embrace your loved one, I want you to invite them inside the white room with you. This is the important part. Invite them inside the white room with you. Thanks, Patty. And I want you to, while you're inviting them in the white room with you, I want you to either interlock your arms with them, your arm over their shoulder, or hold their hand, whatever you feel comfortable with. Thanks, Lenny. All right, so now what we're going to do is I want you to envision that person. I want you to project that person to me. I want you to keep projecting their name and their vision to me while you're in that white room with them. Keep projecting it. Give it to me for a moment, because in a moment I'm going to go in and I'm going to find out what name is going to be called to me. This is spirit led, so I'm asking a spirit guide to give me a name from what's this live, and I'm going to pick a name. Now the name I'm going to pick, it's either going to be your name on here or it's going to be the name of a loved one that's crossed over. This is how we work. And if I get more than one person with the same name, I'm just going to ask for their names, and I'm just going to see who it belongs to. So I want you to project that name to me right now. Project what that person looks like to me in that white room. Thank you guys for following me, Jason and Jolly. Thank you. Keep projecting that to me. Thanks, Chelsea, for sharing. In order to participate, make sure you share the video. And make sure you follow me. Okay, so I'm going to go into spirit now. I'm going to ask spirit guide what name I'm getting, what name is that deserves the reading at this point, and I'm going to go with it, okay? Thanks, Randy, for following me. Thanks, Simpson. Okay, give me 1 second. Thank you guys for sharing. All right, so okay, you guys, in order to participate, make sure you guys follow me and make sure that you guys share the video. All right, so the name I'm getting right now, it's either it's going to be somebody that's crossed over or somebody that's on here right now. I keep getting like a Jennifer, and the last name I think is an H. Let me, if that's it. If not, I'm going to double check again. Jennifer H. Are you on here, or is there somebody that was projecting a Jennifer H to me? Thank you guys for following me so much. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Raina, for the share. Thank you guys. Thanks for thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thanks, Peggy Sue. Thanks, Reddy. Who is Jennifer H? Is there a Jennifer H on here? Or is there a Jennifer H that somebody wants me to connect with? Thanks, Don, for following me. Jennifer H. If not, I'm going to try again. I'll make sure I got the right last name right. Hello, Mama Clay. Welcome. Thanks, Donna, for following me. Jennifer H. Is there a Jennifer H on here right now? Lorena, thank you for sharing the video. Okay, let me check again. Keep getting Jennifer H. Thanks for sharing the video. Thank you guys for following me. So who's Jennifer H? Is one of you guys on here Jennifer H, or is there a Jennifer H? Sorry, a Jennifer H that you want me to connect with on here? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get over a cold still this week. I got sick. But I keep getting the word Jennifer H keeps coming to me. Thank you, Alyssa, for joining my team. Is there at least a Jennifer on here? I'm just going to see if that's might be the one I'm getting, but I keep getting the word Jennifer. I swear it's H, but if not, we'll try something else. Is there a Jennifer on here that wants... Is there a Jennifer that wants me to connect with somebody, or is there a Jennifer that's live right now? Thank you, Baby Bluebird, for following me. I appreciate it. Oh, we got a Jennifer H. Okay. Is Jennifer... Tech Trips, is your sister Jennifer H, is she passed away? Hello, Lorena. Welcome. Is there something about her? Because I asked 3 times and I keep getting Jennifer H. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is she with you? It's kind of weird. It always seems really, sometimes when I do this, it kind of blows my mind, things that happen. Okay, just logged on. Okay, so thanks, Lorenzo, for following me. Thank you, Lorena, for joining the team. She's at home. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so I'm going to try something else, you guys. I'm going to try to, let's do this all over again, okay? I'm going to clear the slate. Okay, I think maybe the person was here and they probably left, but I swear I kept getting Jennifer H. I don't know why. I even wrote it down. All right. So I want you guys to take some deep breaths. Breathe through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds. Breathe out of your mouth. Do this about 3 or 4 times. Let's calm our brain down a little bit. Thanks, Gene, for following me. Let's get our vibration up, calm our brain down a little bit so that we're able to focus and when we're able to bring our loved one. And then in a moment, I'm going to have you project that loved one to me. And I'm going to walk you through it. So let's take some deep breaths. Okay. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to envision a beautiful white lit room. To make sure it's a beautiful white lit room. The whiter the better. And in that room, it could be 2 chairs, it could be a couch or a couple seats, it don't matter. Whatever that is in your mind of your style, that's fine. But I want you to envision your loved one getting ready to come visit you. So and keep that in your mind that your loved one is almost outside of that door. And I want you to envision a door in that white lit room. I don't care if it's an old-fashioned door, a decorative door, a door that matches that room, but just envision it right at this point. Envision that door. And envision how excited you are that your loved one on the other side is going to come through that door. Okay? In a moment, I'm going to have you open that door, grab the handle, and turn it. When I say so, I want you to allow your loved one through the white door, into the white room. That's why the white room is so important. We've got to keep everything in that white room. So open the door and invite your loved one through the white room. Invite them in. Embrace them. After you embrace them, I want you to either put your arm over their shoulder, hold their hand, or, interlock your arms with them, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Now, this is the important part. I want you to envision, I want you to bring your focus of these people to me, okay? Project them to me. I want you to project your loved one to me at this point. I want their names, and I want you to envision to me what they look like. Keep giving it to me. I'm going to give it a moment. I'm not going to rush it this time. So the name I'm not the one that's going to pick it. I always connect with Spirit Guide, and the name that's going to get picked is the person that's going to get it. It could be your name, or it could be the loved one who's crossed over that you want me to project. That you're projecting with. It could be either one. In order to participate, you have to share the video and you have to follow me. So make sure you do that. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. Just keep projecting it. Keep projecting that loved one to me. I'm already starting to get a little anxiety to already feel the energy. All right, so I'm just going to connect with the Spirit Guide. Thank you guys for following me and sharing the live. Okay, I'm getting another one. Is there a Melissa J maybe? I keep Melissa J. She's either on here right now or they're projecting, or somebody that's crossed over with. They want me to connect with Melissa J. Who's Melissa J? Is there a Melissa J? Is there a Melissa? Let's go down that way. Is there a Melissa J that crossed over into the light that somebody wants me to connect with? Or is there a Melissa J that's on here right now? Or is there just a Melissa? Is there a Melissa? There has to be a Melissa on here. Thank you guys for following me. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing it, SMZ. Thanks, Shannon, for following me. Thanks, Sandy, for following me. Thanks, Lindy. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Hugh. Thanks, Patty, Peggy, and Janice. Thanks. Thank you all. I can't get you all, but thank you all for sharing and joining. So who is Melissa? Is there a Melissa on here right now? Thank you, Jay, for joining my team. I know there's a Melissa on here. I know Spirit's thinking like, so if I go in here again and ask Spirit Guide, they're going to keep saying the same thing. So this is either a Melissa that's passed over, or a Melissa that wants me to connect with somebody that's alive. Right? I mean, is there a Melissa? Okay. What is Melissa's? Is there a Melissa J that's crossed over? Thank you, Raina. I just want to make sure I get it right. If not, I'm going to see how many Melissas are on here that I'm going to have to connect with. No? Okay. Thank you, Ava, for joining my team. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you all. You guys rock. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is, who's the Melissa that's on right now? Thanks, Flo. Or is there a Melissa that's crossed over that somebody wants me to connect with? I just got to go double check. She's Melissa. Thanks, Heather. I just got to find out who this is, because the last one I think they left and but I didn't get the name right. But this is a Melissa this time. Thank you for joining my team. Is there a Melissa? Okay, Ian. I don't know how you say your name. You had an aunt that passed. Was that the one you were projecting to me? I wonder, or no? Were you projecting that name to me? Thanks, Verlin. I'll ask again, but if it keeps coming up with Melissa, then I'm going to go with it because Spirit's ain't going to lie. I know somebody on there that's either live or somebody that's crossed over named Melissa. Make sure you guys follow me and share the video. I appreciate that. Her sister's missing. Oh, there's a Melissa J. Hold on. We got a Melissa J, you guys. I knew it. All right, Melissa J, meet me below where it says guess the pink and blue, and then we'll go live. I knew there was going to be a Melissa J. It's just sometimes when people are on here, they don't pay attention. Hello, Melissa. There's another Melissa. Yep. Okay, I think we got the Melissa J we're looking for. The Spirit was calling. Please share the video, and also please follow me if you haven't followed me. I appreciate this. Every time I get on, I do this often, so you never know when it's going to be your chance. Oh, sorry about that. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thanks, Mystic, for following me. Thanks, Celeste, for following me. Thanks, you guys, for sharing the video in the caps. Hello?
Hi,
Hi, Connie. Hi, what's your name?
Melissa.
Are you the Melissa J that I keep calling out?
I don't know. I was scrolling through my FYP and I heard I'm looking for a Melissa J. So I stopped and I waited and then I joined.
So, okay, so Melissa, did you have somebody that's crossed over that's been on your mind, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Who's that
Yeah.
person?
My husband, my late husband.
Sorry. How long has it been?
Almost 10 years.
I'm wondering, have you been thinking about him a lot? Is that why he's coming in there so strong?
Possibly.
Thinking about him a lot? Is that why he's coming in there so strong?
Possibly.
Okay, what is his first and last name?
Doug Jones.
Okay, so let me explain how this works since you're first time with me, okay?
Okay.
When I connect with spirit, they always come to me looking young. I don't see them the way you remember them before they pass. Does that make sense? I don't see them old, bald, gray, overweight. I don't see them sick or addicted or on their deathbed. They don't show me that unless I ask them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So understand that when we cross into the light, everybody is young and healthy. Nobody is old or sick up there. Thank you for joining my team. Also, no, I'll do my best to give you validation, and they're going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. And I need you to be open-minded. If you're too close-minded, you overthink things. Sometimes you can ruin the reading. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Let me connect with him. Doug Jones. He said that he didn't want to go this way. He said that he felt really sick that day. Does that make sense? Like I felt like
Yes.
he overdid it or something. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Um, but he says he loves you and he's with you all the time. So was this his heart or something? Or something with the
He,
breathing? When a
yeah.
spirit goes like this is something with the breathing or the heart. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, he had trouble breathing.
Okay. And so this is all validation to you that you know I'm connecting with your husband, correct?
Yes,
And I
yes.
do not know you. Okay.
No, I've never seen you before.
I see you. Okay, just know that when I see him, always come to my vision looking young, and I see him for a few seconds and they're gone. There's a gentleman with dark brown hair, and it's kind of like short dark brown hair. He's wearing like a polo shirt. Is that him? Pants, I'm assuming, but he's smiling. Is this him?
Yeah, yeah.
He's laughing. He's showing. He's like looking at us. He's going like this, looking at his watch. He's laughing. I don't know what that means, but he's like smiling. Maybe he's telling us about time. You talk to him. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah.
do you understand what he's doing?
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
He I was just talking about him the other day to one of my friends that I would always have to double the time. If he said he was going to be 15 minutes, I would always have to double it and say, "Oh, he's going to be 30 minutes." So I wouldn't be disappointed. So he's always just looking at his watch, trying to be on time, but he never was.
I said, "Do you have any pets with you at this moment?" He said, "Yes." I said, "What do you got?" And he goes, two dogs." And I keep getting bigger dogs. I don't know if they're large, but big dogs. These
Yeah.
dogs were with him. So this would tell me these were his or somebody in the family he's taking care of. Everything is up there is connected.
Yes. He was a canine officer.
Oh wow. So when he talked about overdoing it and it has something to do with his breathing, is this what caused his death? If you don't mind me asking.
No, he had a an aortic aneurysm.
Oh, is that like in the heart?
It's a abdominal aortic aneurysm.
Okay. It has something to do with the
But
breathing, like
he
he was showing
but
me.
he did have congestive heart failure.
Okay. So that
So
all
it was
makes
a
sense to you.
combination of things. So he did have trouble breathing,
Okay.
and but what ultimately killed him was the aortic aneurysm, the bursting of the aortic artery
Okay.
in, in his
Was he
abdomen.
complaining, like you said earlier, that he wasn't feeling good, like something felt off? Because
Yes,
that's what he was telling me. Like he said, he overdid it.
yes.
Do you guys have an anniversary coming up, or or is the one just passed?
Yeah.
Because when a
He
spirit shows me
passed
the
away.
ring of he's showing me your hand with the wedding ring. That's a sign of like an usually an anniversary if he's remembering it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, his death was on May 20th, and he died 3 days before our 20th anniversary.
He says, "I never would have thought I would have died before you. I always promised you I was going to take care of you, and I know you don't see it now, but I'm taking care of you from up here." He says that you're his rock, you're his everything, soulmate, best friend. He goes, He goes, "We were two peas in a pod, you know."
Yeah.
She always, she always made me think. Always made me push. She always pushed me. She was, she was always good for me. I can't say how much of gratitude and love I have for you. But he goes, "Let her know that I'm finally free of this. I don't want her to remember me like this no more. I want to thank you for all the good times, and I don't want you forgetting."
Oh, wow.
He does visit you in dreams. Some people remember him, and some don't.
Wow.
I think he says I get the lights. He's been messing with the lights in the past. I don't know if you remember it, but I think it kept going in the bedroom. The lights might have flickered.
Okay.
He talks about music. You play songs or music, and you think of him.
Yes.
Every time we think of them or talk to them, it always brings them down.
Yes.
I smell his aftershave. He has aftershave. He used to wear. Kind of not strong. I don't think it reminds me of that Old Spice or something. Does that make sense to you?
No.
I'm not sure what I smell, but it's like an aftershave, right?
It might have been his deodorant. He wasn't an aftershave kind of guy, but yeah, he was always smelling fresh and clean. So the
It's a
scent,
masculine smell, huh?
yeah, the scent, the thinking of him and the scent, it rings a bell, but not aftershave. I know that's a little bitty quirk, but
No, it's okay. It's just those when I smell things like that, that's just what I call them phantom smells. It's validation that you know it's them, and to pay attention to that when they visit. Um, he wants to keep wanting to share with me like a necklace. Was this? Did he give you a necklace?
he did.
Let's say like he wanted to put it around your neck.
Yeah.
Was this for like an anniversary or a birthday?
It was a just because I love you kind of thing.
He said, I just heard him say, I like to make her smile.
Yeah.
He says, I miss it because she don't smile like she used to. He likes to cuss, but I can't say it on here. He goes, I want to thank her for putting up with my BS.
He was a rascal. He was a lovely man.
He says, tell her that I'm always there on time, making sure she's okay.
Always on time.
He goes, on the dot. He says, on the dot.
He's funny.
I'd like to give
Thank
you
you
flowers.
so.
Huh?
Thank you for this.
You're welcome. If anybody wants a reading, I'm doing $35 readings today. There's my Venmo and my PayPal. After you're done paying it, let me know and we'll go live. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
He's got a beautiful house. He talks about the front of the of his property. So it's the ocean, and then he goes, "I got the best of both worlds." And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "In the back, I got the mountains right behind me."
Yeah.
Pay attention to eagles with him. That would tell me military, police officer, fireman, or Native American. Not all the time, but that's what that usually is, or somebody patriotic. So he would visit you as the eagle if you're ever out in the rural area.
Yeah.
Dragonflies would represent somebody that likes fishing, boating, or water. Not all the time, but that's what that would mean. So if they
Yeah.
start hanging around you or landing on you and acting all weird, that's a sign that your loved one's near.
Thank you.
He goes like this or something, smiling. He goes like this. I love you, sweetheart. You want to say anything to before he goes?
Just that I miss him in the physical. That I miss seeing him. But I know he's with me.
I'm never going to leave you. All you have to do is talk to me. I know it sounds cliche and tacky, but that's what I am. You know, I'm here.
Thank
I
you.
love you with all my heart, bunches or something he said.
I love you too, hon.
It's waving by. Back in the light. Did that sound like him?
Yeah.
There's no way for me to know this, correct? I don't know you.
I have never seen you before in my life.
Did you get some
Never.
healing from this? I hope. Thank you guys for following me.
Yes. I'm headed to your Venmo now.
You don't have to pay me. That was spirit. That was a spirit led reading. So what? The thing, you guys, if you guys just came in, I was doing a spirit led reading, and I kept asking for a Melissa J. And there was no Melissa J. And I know I kept saying I keep getting it strong a bit, and if I just got to keep pushing it. And then she just joined, and she didn't know that we were doing a spirit led, and she had no clue. And so she was picked by spirit as soon as she walked in. Spirit has ways of doing things like that. I can't. I don't know. It's some of that stuff always blows my mind, but it's beautiful at the same time. Thank you so much, Melissa, and God bless, and I hope you get the healing you deserve today.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
This
welcome.
was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Brenda. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Ember. So, if you guys, after you're done paying it, if you're interested, meet me below where it says guest, the pink and blue, and we'll go live. Okay? Thank you. Ilanzian. I can't say your name. Hello? Are you there? Thank you. Hello? Hello? After 30 days, I can connect with them. Going once? Going twice? Sorry. Thank you, Elocafella, for following me. It's right there. All you have to do is type in exactly how it's put. It's one word, psychic medium MT. It should be there. Thank you, Aries. Appreciate you. Let me see if I can enlarge it. I don't know if it's going to let me enlarge it. I always have problems when I try to tap on this to enlarge it. Let's see. I can't. Won't let me. I don't want to get. I'll fall off here. Thanks, girl, for following me. Yeah, it's right there. All the information is right there, you guys. My Venmo, my PayPal, my Venmo is one word, Big Sky Medium, and my PayPal is one word. It's called Psychic Medium MT, just as it's spelled. All right, thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see who's the next person coming on. Make sure you guys share the video and please follow me. I appreciate it. If you haven't followed me, I appreciate it. Yes, Janice, thank you. Just like it's spelled, yep. I think it's yeah, I think it's spelled right. I don't have Cash App. I had Cash App at one point, and I got turned in for something. I don't know what I got turned in for because I tried to find out, and they wouldn't tell me. I think it was a scammer, and then they used my name or something. I can't, and they won't let me have my account again. No worries, Jessica. I'm doing good, Christine. How are you? And I don't know if I can trust Cash App because I've been reading a lot of stuff about them lately. It doesn't seem like they're really legit like they should be. Welcome, Millie. Hello, sweet Annie. If anybody's interested in a reading, I'm doing them right there for $35. If you guys been watching me, you'll see I'm legit. If you can't read his PayPal, snap a screenshot, then enlarge the picture. Thank you. That's a good idea, Peggy Sue. Yes, it's I do free readings when I first come on. I do spirit-led readings, but you make sure you guys follow me. So when I do, I don't know when I'm going to come on though. That's the thing. Like if I work between jobs, so when I'm bored and I have nothing going on, I'll hop on here and do it. So that's why I tell people to follow me because I might come in during the daytime between my job, or I might be coming in the evenings or even at night. No, I'm in Montana. Thank you guys for following me, by the way. Thank you for joining my team, by the way. I appreciate that too. Make sure you guys share the video too. I appreciate that. And keep the taps going. Let's get more people in. But this is, I am, a half-hour reading with me is $85 for a half hour. I can connect with 2 spirits. Thank you for joining my team. Thanks, you guys, for joining my team. I can connect with 2 spirits. Thank you. In a half hour, and in an hour, I can connect with 4. And I can even probably within that 4, like one of them could be a spirit guide reading. I can do spirit guide readings on here. I can connect with your loved ones who's crossed over. And private, hello from Alabama. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading and I'm talking at the same time, so forgive me. I do medical readings, but I do those in private. I don't do them on here because it's more private thing. I can connect with your spirit guide. I can see your aura, even on the phone or even on a Zoom. I can see your aura, and I can tell you what's going on with you, and you validate that back to me. And I'll ask spirit guides if there's something that you need, that medically that you need to try something different, or whatever's going on. I'll ask spirit guide if there's anything else that can help you, whether it helps heal you or help you with your pain, whatever the situation is. People come to me as a medical medium for a lot of different things. Hello, thank you for sharing, Ati Love. Thank you, Crystal, for the joining my team. I appreciate it. Thanks, Tanya, for following me. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for sharing. I talk to my spirit guide all the time. I ask them to come in my dreams to communicate with me. They will. Thank you. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. I teach mediumship classes in person, not online, and I teach people how to connect with their guides. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks, Stephanie, for following me. Thanks, you guys, for the gifts. Thanks for the taps. Okay, so if you're interested, if you want me to connect with somebody, right there, it's $35 right there. After some paying, we'll go live. I don't know how long I'm going to be going on live. It depends on, I might be on for maybe another 45 minutes or a half hour. We'll see. See how busy I get. Thank you, Shannon. Everybody's got a spirit guide. Connecting with your spirit guide is like a, it just takes time. You have to keep practicing it. Do a lot of meditation. A Zoom, for our Zoom is I brought the price down. It used to be $155. It's down to $125 now. I can connect with 4 spirits. I prefer a private one. Do we book through? Yes, book right here. Message me on here. And then if you're going to message me on TikTok, I want you to keep double checking it out throughout the day and tomorrow, because that's how I'm. Because some people, when I try to schedule a reading with them on TikTok, they space out, or TikTok's not notice or letting them know that I'm I'm trying to connect with them. So keep checking it. Thanks, Queen, for following me. Everybody does have a spirit guide. We have many. I always connect with your main one. Thanks, Jenny Ann, for following me. Spirit guide could be your guardian angel, but usually it's somebody that used to live here, and they're brought to you because of your likes and dislikes, and they're out to help you to keep you on track. Can my brain be playing tricks on me? I have relatives that has passed on, and no. A lot of times your loved ones will visit you in dreams. The dreams that you get. So you guys, this is what it feels like. Okay, so when you guys have your loved ones that visit you in dreams, this is a secret, and you're gonna know the difference. You'll always get your dreams right before you wake up. That's gonna be your loved one. I think it's so that you remember it. So it's usually those dreams right before you wake up is going to be your loved one. Okay. Nightmares and regular dreams usually happen at night, but the dreams of your loved ones are right before you wake up. And that's it's kind of like a secret there. So Ayan is on. Meet me below where it says guess. Click on it and we'll go live. Can a ladybug be a spirit guide? Spirits can go in any forms. If you watch my videos, I validate that through nature. So they do visit us like that. And I'm also Native American, so spirit and nature go hand in hand. Am I married? No, I'm single. You're welcome, Mommy. My grandma is always mad when I see her in dreams. If you're seeing a spirit that's negative in dreams, that's not a good sign. That could mean somebody is messing with you and probably trying to drain you while you're sleeping. Spirits that come from the light are always happy and smiling and look young. If they look old or sick when they're angry, that's not your loved one. I guarantee it. That's not how they come. Thanks, Trucky Hubby, for following me. I had 2 soft knocks before in a dream. I don't know until I do a reading on that one. I don't want to assume anything. It could be a loved one saying that they were just visiting you. It's hard to say. I don't like to assume stuff unless I know for sure. Hello?
Hello?
What's your name?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, what's your name?
Janssen Mystique.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, what's your first name?
My name, like from TikTok?
No, your real name. I just need your first real name. So I can check with the right spirit.
Veronica. It's Veronica.
Veronica? Veronica, who do you want me to connect with today?
Oh, it's just, I have so much on my mind. I just need some clarity. I had some recent passings in my family within the past few years, and I don't know, I've just,
Who's on your mind right now? Or in your
Vicky,
heart?
but she just recently passed.
After I can connect with somebody after 30 days.
Oh, okay.
They won't
Yeah.
let me. I've tried that many times, and I get guys or angels that just some of them just they're kind of just like, nope, you got to. They'll tell me how much time they have. I'm like, all
I
right.
get that. There's a time frame. If you can connect with my grandmother, Angelina, that would be great.
What's her last name?
Uh, Kumpian.
Can you spell that?
Cumpian.
How do you pronounce that?
Kumpian.
Boombion?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Okay, let me connect that way. Let me see. So understand that when I connect with your grandma, she can look like you remember her. They always come to me looking young. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So I don't see them like old or sick or anything like that. She'll show herself to me looking like in her 20s, and that's how I deliver the message to you. What I need you to do is open-minded. Don't overthink things, or don't be too critical or too skeptical. You can block me out. Okay?
Okay.
I'll do the best I can. Were you close to your grandma?
Yes.
How long has it been since she's crossed over?
Since
I can't hear you muffled. I'm sorry.
around 2015.
2016?
Around 2015.
Okay. Hello, Lisa. Make sure you guys follow me if you haven't followed me. Click the follow and keep the taps going. I appreciate it. Angelina Boom Beyond, right?
Yes.
You weren't there when your grandma passed away, correct?
No, I
I'll
wish I
tell you
was.
what she just told me. She goes, I knew that you couldn't make it. I want you to forgive yourself because I know this has been on your heart since the day I passed because it was so important for you to be there. Does that make sense to you?
Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have answered the phone call.
She doesn't. She keeps saying, "I don't want her to go that route." She keeps telling me, "I don't want her to go that route anymore." So what she's saying is, you got to forgive yourself. Everything's already forgiven up there. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Don't beat yourself up over that. She knows. She's been known to visit you in dreams. She talks about, and if you remember the dreams, some people do and some don't. But then she talks about she's the one that's been like things have fallen or tipped over. She likes to move things and things have tipped over. So she says. So I don't know if it was a picture or something in the past. I know it's been a while, but you may or may not remember a lot of it. But she says I'm the one that likes to drop things, move things.
Okay. Yeah, since I recently moved, there's been a lot of things falling.
Is there a picture that fell at some point? Do you remember?
I believe so downstairs.
Because I swear I just heard her say, I was the one with the picture, she said.
Okay. Yeah. There's several things that have fallen.
She comes to you a lot when you have a lot on your mind. So when this stuff happens, just know that she's there to let you know she wants you to talk to her. When these things happen, that's her way of saying, I'm here. I want you to talk to me. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
She doesn't want you going through life worrying all the time. She goes, that's all she does is worry.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh my
She worries
gosh.
about me and I'm okay. And she goes, I'm not sick anymore. And I hear her worrying about me. She's laughing. She goes, child, you got to stop worrying so much. You got too much on your shoulder and your heart. It's not good for you. You can't control everything.
Yes.
No, you have things going on in your kitchen too. She likes to be in your kitchen.
I feel like somebody's watching me in my kitchen.
Okay, that's not your grandma then. That's not your grandma because if spirit's coming down from a higher vibration, you're not going to feel watched. If there's something in that house before you moved in, like I call them ghosts or earthbound spirits or heavier, you're going to know you're being watched.
Yeah.
But she does go in. Maybe she's trying to protect you in that kitchen from whatever's in there. Let me ask her if she knows what's going on. Okay.
Yes.
There's an old man. She doesn't like him. He likes to stare at you. She calls him a creep. He comes and goes. She says, I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's a spirit that's from another house that likes to visit. I don't know what that means. I would suggest sage in your house. That's me. That's what I would tell you.
Okay.
Sage your house really good. Keep the windows open and push it out. Don't be afraid when you're doing it, but just when you're doing it, take your home back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Use
Yes.
your energy. Sometimes you have to cuss at these things and tell them to get the F out, whatever you got to say. Get it out. He doesn't belong there. I think he's just a spirit that likes to cause trouble. Your grandma was pretty when she was younger. She's got wavy, curly, not too tight, but like wavy, curly hair, medium length for a girl. I mean, she's like in her 20s, I see her. Is it brown or dark brown hair? Is that right?
Dark brown hair. Yes.
Yeah, that's her. She's wearing a dress. Is this her?
We got separated when I was younger. She was a very pivotal part of my life when I was growing up before we got separated.
Okay. But have you ever seen pictures of her when she was younger?
No, I have not.
Okay. I'm just digging for validation.
I have her on my ancestral altar, and sometimes I just ask her for a hug when I just stress out and worry a lot, like you said. Um,
So that's huge validation right there that she was talking about at the beginning.
I
She
do.
hears you when you talk to her, huh?
I do. I think about things a lot. And she's right. Exactly everything that you said.
She goes, honey, I'm not going anywhere. That's what I'm here for. I want you to talk to me. I hear you when you're talking. I want you to bring it. I want you to bring it all to me, not just a little bit. I want you to tell me everything. Get it off you. Give it to me. She goes, I'm not going to tell anybody. Give me 1 second. Oh, she's showing me. Like, she wants to keep wanting to show me her hand. I don't know what she's doing with her hand. Does she have does she have like nails? Does she like her nails done or something?
No, she prayed a lot. She used her hands to like pray and like pray, with her hands.
This would make sense where she's in that kitchen when that creeper guy's probably there. But she's protecting you. I don't. It's interesting. Like when spirit shows me certain things, I have to. I don't like to assume, and I try not to as much. But I rather give it to the person so they know what it means. Because sometimes when I assume, I'm half wrong half the time. I don't ever want to assume. But it's almost like she wanted to show me something with her hands, so I don't know what that means. I just got to throw it out there. She hears you late at night. That's when you usually lay down in bed and you're worrying about a lot of things. She hears you.
Yes.
Always butterflies with her. The butterfly represents somebody that came out of something. A resurrection. They're beautiful and they can go anywhere they want.
Gosh, yes. Yes, there's butterflies. And actually, I just did something with the Rose of Jericho with the resurrection. So, yes, yes.
But then the dove, like those morning doves, that would totally fit her personality. She keeps wanting to show me that. You know, like those evening and morning doves that you see? Pay attention to those. That's your grandma. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold. She was close to her parents. She talks about being living in a beautiful house next to her parents in the country. It's always the country with most of these spirits. They love it up in the country.
Yes, she grew up on the countryside.
She says something about her horses. I have my horses. She has horses.
Well, she grew up on a ranch.
What would you like to say to her? Ask her.
Honestly, I just wish I would have picked up the call that day. Never got to say goodbye. And I,
She goes, you're not listening to me. She goes, you're not listening to me what I said earlier about that.
yeah, thank you. Yes,
That's her saying it, not me. I'm just saying what she's saying. Like she's getting on you for that. She goes, honey, stop. No more doing that. No more. After today, don't be worried about that. That's less of your worries. She goes, I'm here to help you. You call me more. I mean that. She goes, I love you with all my heart and soul. Does that sound like grandma?
yeah. Yes, thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for letting me to do that. You're welcome. One thing about spirits is that they're going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. And so that's what her grandma came through like that. She was telling her what she needed at that moment. That's what I do, you guys. I deliver messages of healing. Thanks, Jenny. If anybody's interested, I'm doing $35 readings today, right here. Thank you for following me. Please follow me if you haven't followed me. Make sure the video too and keep the taps going. Thank you, CJ. Thanks, Ashley. Thank you. Thanks, Lynn. I don't think it's a peanut allergy. It's seasonal allergy. Thanks. I think it's, I'm coming off. I'm just trying to get, Alex, meet me below if you've paid. We'll go live. I think it's more of a, I had a cold this week, a really bad cold, and I'm still trying to deal with it. That's funny. Everybody's grandma seems to be nice. Mine pretended she was dead to scare the hospice nurses. I like that. You were so on point. Thank you, Grandma. Do you ever contact the spirits and talk to them again after the reading is over? Not usually, unless I didn't pick up what they were trying to tell me, but that's really rare. Yeah. So who, I can't remember who is it. Alex that paid for reading. Hello, Casey. Alex, click below where it says guests, and we'll go live. How soon after paying can you do reading? Right now. As soon as you're done paying, I can do it. Thanks, Kristen, for the gift. Okay. Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's your name?
Alex.
I can't hear you now. You're fuzzy. What's that?
Alex.
Alex. Alex, who'd you like me to connect with today?
My dad.
Okay, and you paid, right?
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
On
What is his
PayPal.
first and last name?
Thomas Belgard.
Thomas Belgard?
Yep.
Sorry, did I ask you? I'm sorry, I have to ask that. How long has it been?
About 15 years.
So that's a long time. So even though it's been a long time like that, this is around the time my mom passed around at that time too. You may or may not remember some of the things that they let you know that they're around. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. Like after they pass away, they'll do a lot of things at that moment to let you know they're there. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So if you don't remember everything that they tell you that they've done things, I don't want you overthinking it. Like, well, because what will happen is I get people that will do this. I'd be like, probably could have happened. I don't know. Probably not. When you start doing that, you'll block me out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And by then, my readings will make no sense to you, or they'll shut me down. I can't get through anymore. So just try to be as open as you can. That's all I'm saying. And remember that he's going to show himself when he looks young. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thomas Belgard, right?
Yep.
I didn't want to leave the way I did. I didn't want to leave my kids. They were my everything. He was sick or something. It sounded like he was sick, correct?
Yeah, he was.
Because I was sick. Was this like a cancer or something?
Yeah, he had quite a few things going on.
Because his body was just shutting down.
Yeah.
Because I see him, usually when they show themselves to me when they're sick on the deathbed, like, I mean, I'm sorry, like in a hospital bed like that, the way they look to me, I always want to assume it looks like a cancer. Like they're showing me like it could be a cancer, but that makes sense. The body would be shutting down then.
Yeah.
Just understand that when I hear stories like that, that just means that it was their time, their work here and their lessons here were done. Nobody's promised to be old down here, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah. I understand that.
When he passed away, was this close to your birthday or something?
Mm,
Do you remember? Because he says, "I need her to forgive me," and I said, What's the forgiveness for?" Because something about your birthday, like it was important to you that he was there.
I'm pretty sure he passed away like around my sister's birthday month.
Okay, well, maybe this is what he's talking about. Make sure you share that with her, though, because I don't know. I'm just the messenger, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I don't know. I'm not sure. She's dead as well. She
Oh, I'm
passed.
sorry. So, do you think he's talking like that because your birthday was important to you and you wanted your dad there? Does that
I
make sense?
wait. Like I know I miss him like around my birthday.
So that would make sense to you. Does that make sense? He hears you.
Yeah.
Every time we think of them, talk to them, or talk about them. Does that make sense? They're always with us. I know it sounds corny, but a lot of readers validate that. Hello, Miss Thing Missing. Welcome. Give me 1 second. He comes to me looking young. He's got light colored hair. He wears a hat. Is that him? T-shirt and jeans, and he's younger.
When he was younger.
That's so this because nobody's old on the other side. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I honestly have never really seen pictures of him whenever he was young. But
There's a dog with him.
yeah.
He's taking care of his dog or somebody in the family, but there is a dog that is with him. He says that dog follows him around everywhere. So when I'm seeing, okay, this is either your dad or somebody jumping in, but somebody, I'm seeing like ashes go between somebody's hands, and that's a sign that somebody was cremated. Is this your dad? Or somebody jumping in this reading?
I think that's somebody jumping in. My dad was not cremated.
Was your sister cremated?
No.
Do you know anybody that's cremated?
Honestly, no.
I don't want to guess. I have to say what I'm seeing, whether it makes sense
Yeah.
or not. Does that make sense to
Okay.
you?
Yeah, I don't know anyone that was cremated.
Okay, hold on. That means I need to go back again. Hold on. Let me just jump into this reading. Your dad liked to work on things. He was a busy man. Is that correct?
He was a busy man, yeah.
I see cars behind him.
Yeah, he liked cars.
He wants you to know that everything that you've done in your life, that he was there. All your accomplishments, everything that you've done, and you wish that he was there. He was there. He heard you. He's never missed them. He doesn't want you to forget anything about him. He's worried about that because sometimes you get so busy and sometimes when you're busy like that, he'll pop in your head for no reason. That's just him just want you let you know that he wants you to talk to him, if that makes sense.
I won't.
He likes to mess with your music. Did your dad smoke?
Yeah, sometimes.
She said she goes, she would sense me. And I said, how would she sense you? And he goes, smoke. You might smell that smoke.
Yeah, that does make sense. Just like randomly, I've smelled smoke.
He has a beautiful house up near the lake in heaven. This is where he created his heaven. He wants you to talk to him more. He says you've been slacking. He goes, I'm your old man. I'm out there every day. I get lonely too when you kids don't talk to me. I want you to talk to me, okay?
Yeah.
And he's saying, I'm sorry that I left you this way. You had a lot of questions. You were sad. He wants you to tell her that I'm free of this. So the things that were bothering your dad before he passed are not with him on the other side. Excuse me. He hears you when you talk to him. There are times where you do talk to him, but I think he wants you to talk to him more. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Always visit as a hawk. Pay attention to the hawk and the bees. He was a hard worker. The bee would suggest he was a hard worker. The hawk would be like somebody like a parent or a spouse looking over you. I just see him like walking by you, giving you a high five. What do you want to say to your dad?
Um, I guess it's more of like a question. I've had dreams about him, but I know that, or how do I put this? I've had dreams about him, but it's like in these dreams I'm like kind of like chasing him, like I'm looking for him. I know he can't talk to me, but yeah, I don't know. I've always wondered what the dreams that I've had were about, like,
Like, what's the question? I want to make sure I ask the right question. I'm sorry. I don't want to mess it up. Thanks, Jessica, for following me.
ask him
Yeah.
if he visits me in my dreams.
Yeah, because every time when I try to get the chance, sometimes you remember him and sometimes you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So when I asked about what happens to you in the dreams where you're chasing after him,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying sometimes, like sometimes during the visit, this dream actually goes into a dream. The visit moves into a dream. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So your subconscious somehow kicks in after the dream, and then you're chasing after your dad because you want him. Does that make
Yeah.
sense to you?
Yeah.
So the dream, what you were getting at that dream was really your dad, but then you went to a deeper consciousness where you started, your consciousness was kicking in, and you were trying to chase after him, and that wasn't him. It was just a dream. Does that make sense? He
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't do that to you. He said, "I would never do that to you." He says, I love you, sweetheart. I'm not going anywhere. Your sister's here too. She said she sends her love for you. She misses you. Talk to her too. Your sister's got brown hair.
Yeah,
She
she does.
smiled at me like this and something like this or something like this. Like, girls do that. Like that she's waving at you or something. Does that sound like her?
Yeah.
I love you, kiddo. Daddy's always here. I'm not going anywhere. We'll talk soon. They're both waving. Did that sound like you?
Yeah, it does.
Did that help you?
Yeah.
I hope so. God, thank you for allowing me to do that. God bless.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's all about healing, you guys. That's why I do what I do. If you're interested in a $35 reading, I'm doing them right now. A half-hour phone reading is $85, and I can connect with 2 spirits. An hour on a Zoom, I can connect with 4 spirits, or a spirit guide with maybe 3 spirits if you want me to do it that way too. All you have to do is private message me for those readings. But if you want a $35 reading today, this is what I'm here for. If you pay for it, yes. Let's see. Hello? Hello? Saf, Soul, you're live with me. Might want to check. Can you hear me?
Oh, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi, what's your
You
name?
can hear me?
I can hear you. What's your first
Julie.
name?
Julie,
Julie? So, Julie, who would you like me to connect with today?
my dad.
Sorry, how long has it been since he's crossed over?
Since 2016.
Okay. What is his first and last name?
Virgil Lynx.
Virgil Lynx?
Yeah.
Links. Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's Links.
Okay, sorry for your loss. And you said he passed in 2013?
2016.
Okay. So I don't know if you've been watching, Julie, but when I do connect with your loved ones, they show themselves to me looking young. Nobody's old or sick on the other side. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
And that's part of the validation I've delivered to you, that he looked young. Now he's going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. And what I do is I try to ask questions for validation. So that just so you know that it's him, okay? So what I ask you to do is just be open-minded. Don't overthink things. Don't be too skeptical or overthink. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when people do that, they can block it out. So just allow the messages of healing to come through, okay?
Okay.
Virtual links. Making it quick. He likes to make noises when he visits, he says. Excuse me. So, there's a noise in the back or the back room. Does that make sense? You can't figure out where that noise comes from. In the past, I don't know if he still does it, but there's a noise that used to come back there.
Okay.
Now, when I hear things like that, I don't know if you have some of his belongings in that back room or his ashes. I don't know, but sometimes what that would suggest to me is a lot of times when that happens, not all the time, that's just a sign that he's around that area where his stuff is.
Okay.
Yeah, he likes to make noises. You ever hear noises in your house?
Not that I can recall. No, but he loved bird whistles, and I hear that every single morning. I
You
mean,
hear what?
bird whistles, like the
Oh,
birds chirping always reminds me of him. They're really loud.
I'm gonna make sure I get the right spirit. Does your dad have the same name as a grandpa?
No, no.
Okay. In the past, he does talk about making noises in the kitchen, so I don't know what that means. Like this guy's all about noise. Um,
Okay.
your dad comes forward with short, dark brown hair when he's younger. Is that him?
Yes.
When he was younger, t-shirt and jeans. That's what a lot of guys always t-shirt and jeans with guys. He says that you were like the closest one to him. You guys are very close.
Yeah.
And as he's talking, I'm seeing you guys eat ice cream together. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's a memory. Um, excuse me. Chimes. Do you have like wind chimes in your house?
No, but I have a set of chimes that my friend gave me when he passed away that are right outside my back door.
Because he says, I mess with the chimes. That's what he said, like wind chimes.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Does it happen when
Yeah,
there's no
they're
wind?
always making noise. Um, I don't notice, but because it's outside, but yeah, they're always making noise. And it is by the kitchen.
Your dad's always visiting you. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I get more validation. Stone. He talks about a stone. Did he collect stones, or do you have a stone of
Yeah,
his?
I always wear my turquoise stone ring because that was his favorite.
And this was his?
No, just that he bought it for me. It was his favorite.
Oh, so there's validation about the stone. Okay, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain how he's talking, so I'm just trying to pick up. Like, usually when somebody says something like that, they'll describe to me what it is. Does that make sense? They'll tell me what color it is in the ring, but he just says the stone. He keeps saying the stone. I'm like, all right, I'll ask her about the stone.
Stone. I collect stones outside, like rocks, like big boulders outside. I don't know if that's what he
No, it has
means.
something to do with you and him. It's usually a connection. That's what I'm just going for. It could be the ring. I don't know. Hmm.
Okay.
He was getting before he passed. He talks about like his health was getting worse. Like something wasn't right with it when before he died. Did that make sense? Like something wasn't right. He wasn't feeling
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. His heart. Yeah.
But you were
He,
around
he,
him right before he passed. He said, "Does that make sense to you?"
what did you say?
You were around him right before he passed.
Uh, yeah. I mean, we had plans to go hiking that weekend. Yeah.
He doesn't want you to feel guilty about this. You understand that? Like you felt some kind of guilt.
Yeah. Yeah, I brushed off his heart condition a little bit. Yeah.
He wants you to forgive yourself
Okay. Okay.
because you felt really bad about this, or felt you held something that you shouldn't have held. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it was his time, and he doesn't. He is. I love her, and I don't want her to carry that no more. But he said, "I'm free of this. I'm not what you were. I'm free." He lives like in a beautiful house up on a hill in heaven, and this is where he's at. It's kind of like a mansion, but nothing too fancy. He said, "I'm not fancy because I'm not the fancy type." Always the hummingbird. The hummingbird was telling me he was a busybody in life. He liked to be busy.
Yeah, he was always active.
And always a ladybug. The ladybug would tell me that he liked working in the yard or gardening or something. What do you want to say to him? Thanks, Louise, for following me.
I hope I can see him again. I wonder if I will. I hope he's proud. Um, that's all. Yeah. And thank you.
He says, you'll see me again, just be open. I'll visit you in dreams more when you're open. What's that?
Oh, I said thank you.
You're welcome. He goes, I love you, sweetheart. Daddy's always here. You know that. Big smiling, he's waving. Does that sound like your dad?
Yeah, not really, but maybe now. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, maybe now. Yeah, I
Like,
hope he sounds happy.
okay. When you say you don't think so, what part? I don't know.
That he never called me sweetheart.
Oh. Well, did everything else sound right?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
that's how you know it's him. All right, just want to make sure you get the right spirit.
Yeah, yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
See, what happens sometimes when I do readings, people overthink it too much. And that's why I tell people don't overthink things too much because you can ruin that reading. You just gotta let it go. I'm just a
Okay.
messenger.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate this. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. God bless.
Bye.
Excuse me. Did anybody else pay for a reading? Give me 1 second. All right. If you pay for reading, meet me below where it says guests and we'll go live. Make sure you guys follow me because I do free readings. I do those spirit-led readings when I first start these, so you never know when your name's going to be called. So make sure you guys follow me. And definitely share the video. I appreciate that. And keep the taps going. Thank you. Hello?
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
Kelsey?
Kelsey?
Yeah.
Kelsey, who'd you like me to connect with today?
It's my kid's grandmother.
And you're kind of close to her?
Very, yep.
Okay. What is her first and last name?
Betty. Her last name is Stockslager.
Stock Slater?
Slager.
Slager?
Yeah,
It's a long name.
yeah.
Okay. Hope I can read my own writing. Okay. So Betty Stockslager, right?
Yes.
Sorry, how long has it been since she's crossed over? How long has it been?
2020.
Okay. So when I do connect with her, she's going to look young. I don't know if you know what she looked like when she was younger looking, if you remember pictures.
Yep.
That's part of the validation, and I'll try to get as much as validation as I can from her. And just be open-minded and don't overthink things too much, and just let the message come through. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So her death was kind of really quick, if that makes sense. Like she wasn't, I don't think she knew at that time she was going to go.
No.
What happened? Does that make sense?
Yes.
She's saying, tell those kids. So she said, it goes, tell those kids. She goes, I never got to say goodbye to them. I wasn't expecting to go the way I did.
Yep.
She said, I heard her say those kids meant the world to me.
They were her everything.
She visits them every day and she celebrates their birthdays and holidays. She says, I wouldn't miss that for the world. I wouldn't miss that for the world.
She never did.
She's proud of you because of all the accomplishments that you've been through. She's seen them. She says, tell her I'm very proud. She says she's humble. She ain't going to tell you them all. She's laughing. She's a good woman. She misses your conversations. You and her talked a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Shared a lot of stories. You guys had a lot in common. She looked at you not only as a friend, not only as a family member, but as a friend. She trusted you.
Yep.
She's just giving you hugs. Excuse me. She comes to me in a different time period, though. Like when they look young. She's got like light colored hair and it's curly, if that makes sense.
Yep. It was.
It's like a polka dot dress or something. Yeah, this is a different time. Like this is like a collar's different. Like I'm not good with women's clothing, but it's almost like lace, but then it's like polka dots. It's like short sleeve, which is young in my vision. And the dress I think goes just right past her knees, and she's smiling.
I think I actually have that picture.
That's crazy. It kind of blows your mind, I bet. Was there a baby that was just born in that family?
Yeah.
I'm very fond of the newborn. That's what she just said. She loves that baby. She talks about the baby. She was around that baby all the time.
He was born a couple months after she passed.
She likes babies. Is this
Yeah,
your
she-
baby?
Yes.
Yes. Pay attention to that little kid. I don't know how old the kid is, but the baby was watching things that weren't there. That's gonna be your. She knows it's grandma paying attention to the baby. He was wanting to show me Christmas. She said she loved that. She loved holidays. It's like when everybody got together.
Yep.
Cinnamon, cinnamon. What's going on with cinnamon?
Uh,
Did she make something with cinnamon, or did she like cinnamon?
Cinnamon. Her daughter has epilepsy, and she's not allowed to have cinnamon.
Oh. I just kept getting the word cinnamon. She's like being busy. She goes, I like being busy.
Yes, she did.
She was always cleaning and doing things. And she was able to. So then when I see that, then I also see the hummingbirds. Again, that sons of a busybody. And she visits. And then she's laughing. She goes, I also visit as a bee. Not the hornet or anything like the wasp, but the bee. That would tell me she was a hard worker.
Yes, she was.
She goes, I didn't mind getting my hands dirty.
No, she did not.
And she said, whatever a guy can do, I can do. And I could just see her getting in a car. Like, she just does her own thing. What I'm trying to get was like, she was very independent, this lady.
Yes.
I'm seeing like, did she grow roses, or is like I'm seeing like a rose bush or something? I keep seeing roses.
Um,
And who's got the rose bush? Whatever's going with the roses.
I don't know if she had a rose bush, but she used to live with one of her best friends, and they did a lot of gardening.
If something comes up with this rose bush, there's validation behind it. I don't know if your husband know. I don't know, but I'm just gonna throw it out. Whatever the rose bush is.
Okay.
She was very tentative about. She keeps wanting to show me that rose bush. I'm like, all right. You guys inherited some of her jewelry. She talks about
Yeah. Yes, we did.
like rings and necklaces and things.
Yep.
She's saying something like, some of that old jewelry I haven't worn for years.
Yeah, they were all stuffed in a jewelry box.
She goes, I've been so busy, I didn't have time to always get myself all gussied up like I used to. She says, I got my perfect house up here, my forever house up on the beach. This is where I'm at now. She had a sister that passed, correct? Or sisters?
Did she have a sister? I believe she had. Yeah, I believe she had a sister.
So I said, who did you mostly hang out with in heaven up there? And she goes, my sister, and it sounded like she said sisters, my sister and my mom. So these are the people that she was very important to her, I think.
Yeah.
What do you want to ask her or say to her?
I mean, all I was really hoping was that she is still looking over the kids, and she was proud of me. And you already validated that, so.
Because I've always been proud of you. Tell those kids I love them and give them a hug from me, okay? Tell them Grandma's always there. And I hear him.
I will.
She's doing a great job, by the way.
And I love her.
I love all of you. Tell your husband I love him. Just say, tell him to knock it off with that arguing. She gives you a wink and she blows a kiss. Did that sound like her?
Yes,
Did that help you?
absolutely.
Thank you. God bless.
Thank you.
And that's how I do readings, you guys. I never know what they're going to be. Thank you, H Honeybee, for following me. Thank you, Brenda. Make sure you guys follow me. I do give out free readings sometimes. Anytime I jump on here, I do free spirit led readings. So that's right at the beginning of my readings. So make sure you guys follow me. Thanks, Missing. Thanks, Lesby. Thank you, Shauna, for following me. And if you ever want a private reading, just private message me and I can schedule one with you. But they're a little bit like a half hour is 85 for a half hour reading. And I can connect with 2 spirits. An hour, I can do a Zoom reading. I can connect up with 4. Thank you for joining my team. Someone is struggling how to pay. Can you explain to them? So right there is my Venmo and my PayPal. It's only $35 when I come on. It's only $35 when I'm live. After you pay that, meet me below or where it says guest, the pink and blue, and we'll go live. Thank you so much for joining my team. My Venmo is just one word, Big Sky Medium, and then my PayPal is one word, it's Psychic Medium MT. That's right there. Can you connect with the same person twice? Yes, I could. But when I connect with them the second time, I won't know to ask for validation because I've already asked those questions the first time. So if I connect with them the second time, if you have questions or things you want to say to them, I can help you with that. Were you young when you started connecting with spirits? Yeah, it runs in my family. I am part Native American, so I have a lot of the I have chiefs and medicine men in our family tree. So this runs through our family that way. And I've had this gift since I was a baby. I teach mediumship classes in person, not online, but it's impossible to do it online. It has to be in person, and it's usually about a 5 to 6 month course. And the class I'm doing right now, we're kind of almost. I think we have about 2 or 3 more months into it, and we're done. So I've been doing this for a while. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I love doing it. You have a male that is behind you when you channel. Is he guide? Yeah, that's my guide. You're very intuitive. That's my guide. It's probably my main one I always connect with. I've had people tell me they see like 3 or 4 people behind me, and it's always the same number, 3 to 4 people, and I know who they are. But I know which one you're talking about. Let's see. Let's see. You're great. You're great at this. I hope so. I don't like to be I don't like my ego when I do this, you guys. I like to be more humble. Because the more humble I am, the more easier it is for my readings to come through. I don't want to tell people I'm 100% accurate either, because I am human. I do make mistakes. I'm seeing things, I'm hearing things. So I tell people, if a medium ever tells you they're 100% accurate, they're not. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm human. If you come into my readings assuming I'm going to be 100% accurate, you're not. It's not going to be that way. And things happen. I can't get everything. I see things for 2 or 3 seconds and they're gone. I'm doing the best I can. Is the connection usually positive with your readings? Just curious. Yeah, I've always connect with the higher vibration. So I don't connect with lower vibrational stuff. If I'm doing that, I'd have to be depressed, addicted to stuff, or being negative. And I don't mess with any of that stuff below. I don't do anything that's occult, black magic. I don't mess with any of that. Mine comes naturally, and it's always a higher vibration. Hi, new here, but the energy is high, and you have a full room. Amen. Thank you, Hobbit. I'd like to connect with more mediums. It's a gift we can only share with Spirit shows us. Yeah, exactly. Spirit always surprises me. I never know what's going to happen. They're going to, just like when I was doing that, I don't know if you guys were here earlier when I was doing that Spirit led reading, I kept asking for Melissa J. And I know Spirit doesn't lie. I just had to be patient. And then a girl just came through one day and she heard her name and she's like, oh my God, that's me. And she wasn't even part of what we were doing as a group to get, to bring the name in. And she really needed it. I might post that later on if I remember this week to post it on here. It was actually pretty cool. Thank you, Laura, for following me. Brand new here. Do you answer one free yes or no questions? No. I used to do that, Dalton. I'll probably do that in the future. I haven't done that for a while. Hi, Bree. Thanks for following me. Thanks, SSS Shaking, for following me. That's cool. Thank you. Do you have young ones come through? I can connect with kids. I don't connect with babies or toddlers because, how can you have a logical conversation with the baby or toddler? There have been times where I do connect with but the person that's watching over that toddler and give the parent validation. I've done that, more than a few times, but I normally don't try to connect with them. I followed you on Facebook and you were connecting to someone and everything they said was my mom. It doesn't surprise me. A lot of things like that are connected that way too. It was my birthday yesterday and my nan loved roses. I could smell them all day. I bet she's visiting you. Happy birthday. Star children are in my heritage. I'm considered one. I believe that. I feel a sense of relief with your message today. Thank you, Ayazan's Mystique. Thank you. I hope I say your name right. Older children. I do connect with kids. Yes. I've connected with kids after the age. I mean, probably like maybe 5 and up. I've connected with them before. And just know that, like, say if you had a kid that passed away, maybe he was like 7 years old and maybe 10 years went by, he's not going to look that way. He's going to look older. Nobody gets old in heaven, but, there's a time in heaven where a kid grows up and they stop growing. I think it's like in their 20s or 30s. Nobody ever gets old in heaven. Everybody's always young and healthy. And that's part of the validation I deliver back when I do my readings to people. It's part of the healing. For your private, can you do medical and spirit in one? I can try to, yeah. If there's time, I would. I'm in Montana too. Welcome, SS Shaken. Can you connect with my mom? I need her right now for guidance. Right now they're $35. My regular readings, my private readings are $85 for a half hour. I can connect with two people spirits. I can connect with 2 spirits, and for an hour I can do a Zoom, and I can connect up to 4. I can also connect with spirit guides. I think I have a room for one more reading if somebody wants to pay for a reading. If not, I'm good. I might try to come on this week. If I don't have any evening readings, I might stop on again. How do I sleep at night? I actually sleep pretty good. That's why I like doing these in the evenings, because it makes me sleep better. It drains my energy. And it sounds crazy. I don't like doing them during the day because I'm like, I feel lethargic all day. I'll do them sometimes between my jobs. I'll hop on here. But I usually don't try to do them too much. The spirit guide is somebody that's passed away and crossed into heaven, and they kind of keep us on the right path where we're supposed to be at, We have many that come and go, but I always connect with the main one. Thank you, Supernatural, for following me. I appreciate you. When I was younger, I used to have spirits always mess with me when I was laying down, wanting me to cross them over, and I didn't know what they wanted me for. It was always creeping me out. Always feel like I was being watched, and then I'd be in a deep sleep, and they'd be making noises in my bedroom, and I would see them. And when people pass away like that and they don't cross over, they don't look really good. So, I had to learn to deal with that my whole life. They don't bug me anymore because I know how to control it, but back then it used to drive me nuts. Can you do private readings if my kids are with me listening? Yeah, I can do those. Not a problem. Do the spirits bother you at night? Sometimes when they want to cross over, but it hasn't happened for a while. I think I'm a deep sleeper than I used to be. You're amazing. My husband is skeptical. He doesn't believe. That's okay. Most guys don't believe until it happens to them. Guys are different than females. But guys' brains are more logical thinkers than women are, believe it or not. We want to know why things happen, and then sometimes this stuff doesn't make sense to them, and I get it. So most men are like that, and women are more spiritual minded. So I get like majority of the people, my readers are always spiritual, are mostly women, and I'd say about maybe 10 or 15% are men. The rest of them are always females, and that's okay. I'm always grateful for all the guys that come on here that want my readings as well, because a lot of men have been healed in my readings. Just paid. All right, Marie, meet me below where it says guests, and we'll go live. Okay. This will be my last one, and then I'm going to get off here. Shoot, I'm 50-50. It's healthy to be skeptical, but you don't want to be so skeptical where you're going to be so closed-minded, Oops. Because there's a lot of fakes on here. Thank you for following me. There's a lot of charlatans. I call them charlatans. That's what they are. And there's some really good ones on here. I've seen some good ones too, by the way. Hello?
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
Katrina.
Hey, Katrina. Who would you like me to connect with today?
My grandpa.
Are you close to him?
Yeah.
What was his first and last name? Sorry for your loss.
Ronaldo Carrasco.
Ronaldo what?
Carrasco?
Crosco?
Yes, Carrasco.
Crosco, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it right.
Yes, Carrasco, yes.
Carrasco. Okay. Okay, so when I connect with him, just know that, I don't know if you've been watching this, I always see them looking young. I don't see them the way you remember them. And that's part of the validation. He's going to tell you what you need, and what I need you to do is be open-minded. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Jackie, if you paid, you'll be the last one. Meet me below where it says guess, okay? And then you'll be right after her. How long has it been since your grandpa's passed?
It has been since '02.
It's been a long time. So you may or may not remember some of the things that he's done to let you know he's there. So don't overthink that too much. Does that make sense? Because my mom passed away a long time, and I, even as a medium, I don't remember everything that she's done. Don't overthink it, because by doing that, you're gonna block me out. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Anything else that doesn't sound right, just give me a heads up, because sometimes people jump in. He said, "Tell her I didn't forget." And I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "She knows what I'm talking about." I'm like, okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Because I always told them don't forget us because we didn't live very close together.
Oh, okay, so you know right away that was your grandpa.
Yeah.
When he visits you, he says the little one stares at him and wants to, like, he stares at grandpa, like he wants to talk to grandpa or plays with grandpa. Because I don't know if he knows who I am, but I always smile so I don't scare him. He says he's like a little me.
Very much so.
I'm very proud of you. You're a good mom. I visit you all the time, and you do a lot of sacrificing for your kids. I'm very proud of you. Your grandpa used to smoke.
Yep.
He says, "I think she would sense me." And I go, what do you mean? Like, what kind of sense? And he goes, "The smell." I go, "What's the smell?" And he goes, "The smoke."
Yeah.
The phantom smells of the smoke. That's grandpa. I just have a vision of him. Like, I see him with his hand on his hip and he's smoking a cigarette by the door frame. Like, like the door frame somewhere, just sitting there smiling. Your grandpa was in the military.
Yeah, he was.
So pay attention to the eagle. The eagle will be a sign that your grandpa's near. That's usually a sign of somebody that's patriotic or used to be in the military.
And
When
he
I see
also
him,
wore
he
an
showed
eagle
himself to be, like, in a
necklace.
military uniform, and then he showed himself like in a regular, short sleeve button-up collared shirt, but I could tell by the haircut. And then he was like he was back in his military uniform and just trying this validation. He looks really young in my vision. Yeah, he was a looker back then. The girls liked him.
Oh yeah.
He said he's laughing about it. He said the women back then, he was like, his grandma was trying to beat him up with the broom. Always drama with your grandma and those girls.
Oh yeah. Very much so.
He goes, she used to always talk about it even as I got older, and she was always bringing it up.
Uh-huh.
If I can control it. He goes, "I can't control my looks." He's laughing. I should do coffee.
Yeah.
Your grandpa loved life. He liked helping people. He liked being busy. Pay attention to the bees. His family was everything to him. I said, "How did you pass away?" And he goes, "Oh, me." He goes, "Just old age. It just got to me, old age." Your grandpa's a hoot. He likes to leave pennies laying around, dimes. Pay attention to those. Excuse me. And then I see him. I just saw a quick vision of him. He likes to sit next to you when you're driving. Well, Heidi. So every time we think of them, talk to them, or talk about them, they're always with us. So just know that time when you're thinking of grandpa, he's sitting with you. Don't be surprised if you smell cigarette smoke and sometimes somebody's sitting next to you. He's saying that damn TV. Is he messing with your TV?
My TV always messes up, and it gets to the point where it just turns off on me randomly. I get so
That's Grandpa.
frustrated.
Grandpa messing with you. He's making a joke. That damn TV. This guy likes to joke around. I can tell.
Yeah, he was a big jokester.
Now you know what. Now you know who to blame because he just said that damn TV. Because you must have been saying that when he was messing with that TV.
Yeah, I usually get frustrated. I just walk away. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to fight with it. I'm done.
Yeah, that's Grandpa. It's like that video I posted on here. Remember that? I don't know if you watched that video. Where, if you could see spirits, what they would do, and you could see that spirit, the older guy messing with the door, and he's laughing. Did you see that video?
Yes.
It's funny. That's what your grandpa's doing. That's what your grandpa. He lives in heaven. He's got a beautiful house that overlooks the lake, and he likes to go fishing there with his family and buddies. That's where he's always at. Tell your grandma keeps yelling and goes, tell your grandma's always yelling. Dogs. I said, do you have any pets with you? And he goes, dogs. He goes, we always had dogs.
Mm.
And so with him at this point, I keep getting 3. So there are 3 dogs with him. You probably have more. You see something like the cross.
Oh my God.
What is that? Is it like...
I have his crucifix still. It's sitting on my mantle.
Wow.
I'm the oldest grandchild, and that was the only thing that I was given at his funeral was the crucifix, and I keep it next to on our mantle at all times, so Mijo sees it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's validation there again for you. And then I'm seeing a cake. Who's got a birthday coming up, or whose birthday is that just passed?
Mine just passed on the 13th.
Just validation that your grandpa's aware of it. Just when I see a cake with my vision really quick, that's a sign that they're aware of it or they know there's one coming. He goes, I want you to start being good to yourself. You do too much for everybody. You're like your grandma and your mom, everybody. You guys are all the same. He goes, stop and take some time. Relax. Because you used to always relax. Now you're always going like the rest of the ladies. You guys gotta relax. You're wearing me out. And I'm not an old man no more. I want you to love yourself and take care of yourself. Will you promise me that, okay?
I will.
I love you. Anything else you want to say to him?
We never stop thinking of you, and we're here. And just please watch over Mijo.
Never gonna leave you. I'm always there. Call me for anything. You know that. Grandpa's here. Do you like apples?
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's showing me all this validation. Like I just seen him sitting there crunching on an apple, talking to me while he's telling you this stuff.
Yeah, he always had some kind of fruits. Always. He was worried about always his fresh fruits. He's like, no, you need to eat. You need an apple. You need an orange. You need always go with the fruits. And I'm like, yeah.
Funny. Goodbye. That's awesome. That's I like spirits that are like that. That can make you have a lot of validation. It sounds like.
Oh my goodness.
Did that help you?
A lot, especially knowing that he's still fishing.
Well, send people my way if you think I've done a good job. Okay.
Thank you. I love
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. Somebody else paid for a reading, I think, on here, right? I can't remember. Thank you, Stiflers. Yeah, I've had this gift my entire life. I just decided to come out of the closet with it and get certified with it as I got older. But I've been doing this for over 10 years. Thank you, Squeezy, for following me. I teach mediumship classes in person, not online, though. Jackie, red wine. Thank you. Is there Jackie on here? Thanks, Renee. Make sure you guys follow me. Thanks, Renee, for following me. Because I do give out free readings I don't know when I'm going to come on, you guys. I don't have a certain day or a certain time. I stop on here between my jobs sometimes, and sometimes I'm on at night. I'm afraid. Don't be afraid. It's about healing. I don't do nothing. I don't mess with the occult. I don't do anything dark, you guys. Don't ever be afraid of my readings. It's all about your healing. Jackie Redwine, are you on? Thank you, Eliane. Stifler's mom, don't be afraid. Yeah, don't be afraid. If you feel like you're being drawn to me, there's a reason for it. That's why I tell people that people that are getting drawn to me, Spirit knows that's why they're drawn to you. They're pushing me to you because they know that I can connect with them. You're welcome, Stifler's mom. No problem. Thanks, Nick, for following me. I can't remember. I thought somebody paid. Is it? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I get like, when I do. I don't know about you guys, but for me, like when I do readings, I get like what is it called? Brain fog. And like the simple things that are in the tip of my tongue or on the back of my mind, I can't get it out. I have to, and then that's when I have to relax, and everything starts coming back later. I got some heavy stuff. That's all right. Maybe you talk to spirit guide or your loved one. Yeah, he is real thing. I've been watching him for years. Thank you, Deidre. Appreciate you. You're still on a viewers list. Oh, okay. Let me check. Sorry, it's not showing up on mine, but let me see. Oh yeah, that I don't see him on my list though. They need to click on it again. If you've paid for it, click on it again. Yeah, but I'm not doing any more readings after this one. I'm drained right now and I got to stop. I'll be on this week though, so make sure you follow me. I don't know when I'm going to be on, but I'm pretty sure I'll be probably in the evening because I got some openings this week, so I might jump on. Thank you, Melissa, for following me. Thank you, JJ, for following me. Let me see here. I'm trying to click on this. Here we go. Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Hi. And you paid, right?
yes, sir. I did.
Okay, what is your first name?
Jackie,
Jackie? Okay. Jackie, who do you want me to connect with today?
Scott,
What's that?
Scott
Scott? What's Scott's last name?
Green with an E on the end.
Gree?
Yes,
Like Gree, right?
Green with the E on the end.
Okay, did I say it right? Gree?
Green,
Green.
Green.
Scott Green?
Yes, Scott
Sorry,
Green.
what's the relationship you have with him?
He was my roommate, boss,
Very well.
best friend.
How long has it been since he's crossed over?
17 weeks ago.
That's over a month, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was New Year's Eve.
Okay. So Jackie, so let me explain how this works. When I do connect with your best friend, part of the validation is that they'll show themselves to me looking young. So I don't know if you saw this guy when he looked younger, like in their 20s or 30s, and that's part of the validation that I deliver. He's going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. I mean, you can talk to him about anything you want to talk to him about, but just be open. I know you're a guy, and sometimes guys are very skeptical or too logical more than women are. But just try your best just to be, because I'm never going to be 100% accurate. I always tell people that because I'd rather be humble and real about it than say that I'm going to be the medium about everything. Does that make sense? Which I'm not. I'm just a
I
messenger.
understand.
But I'm going to do the best I can to deliver messages for you, okay? For your healing.
All right.
All right, let me give me 1 second. Let me see if I can connect with him. Scott Green. He says that you guys are closer than buddies. You guys were like brothers.
Absolutely. Yes.
He kind of had like a quick death or something. He talks about he wasn't sorry that he said, "I'm sorry that I never got to say goodbye to you. My death was unexpected." Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Quick.
Very quick.
Because I didn't feel a thing. Because I didn't feel a thing. So I think you're worried about that. Because I didn't feel a thing.
Okay.
He said I was out like a light.
Yeah, he did.
Because buddy, I don't want you worrying about me. I didn't feel anything. Because you're worried about him. Does that make sense? That's why he keeps repeating that. Like you keep thinking that he went through something. He didn't feel anything.
Okay.
He said he was out like a light.
He did. Never took a breath. He had a heart attack.
He does try to visit you in dreams. Some people remember their dreams and some don't.
Yeah, yeah. I had one.
He likes to knock things over. He goes, I'm the one knocking stuff over.
I knew it was. I knew he was. I knew it was him.
Messing with the lights. He goes, I like messing with the lights. Because I'm always messing with my buddy. He knows how I am. I've always messed with him when I was there. I'm messing with him when I come to visit him. He knows I'm there. I'm letting him know I'm watching over him.
Absolutely.
He said he was a good friend. He wasn't just a person to say he's a friend. His actions has shown it. He's proved to me over and over many times that this is like he was closer to me than my family was, and he knows that. We went through a lot of SH together. He goes, you remember?
Absolutely.
Because I want you to remember the good times, even the stupid stuff we did. And Mike goes, oh my God, we have so many stupid things. Because I like it when you laugh and remember things. That's why I'm always going to be there to laugh with you. When you lay down at night, do you hear noises and you can't figure out what they're coming from?
Oh, yeah. The dogs do too.
Your dog hears it too?
The dogs, yeah. Especially Lucy.
So that usually tells me that during the day you're either busy. People get busy, their families, their phones, their jobs, or TV, whatever. And you might not be paying attention to everything. So like when we're finally resting and laying down, sometimes Spirit will do things around the bedrooms where we're laying down resting to say I'm right here. There's no time in heaven, just time for us. I can't see what he just showed me. It was so quick in my vision. I keep trying to ask him to show me, and I don't know if I'm going to get it again. Like he's laying something down. Something was being laid down. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it gets unraveled. Something gets unraveled and it gets laid down on the ground. I don't know what he's showing me.
I don't know.
So when I see things like this, it's like 3 or 4 seconds and it's gone, and I can't see exactly like I can see what I'm seeing here. But if this comes to mind later on, just know it's validation. I don't know what that means. It might be a memory.
Okay.
He used to wear boots.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
You have his boots, or you did have his boots or something. Does that make sense?
Yes.
There's something with the boots.
Yeah. He loved boots. And shoes.
This man had kids, correct?
No, never married.
Is it you that has a kid?
Yes.
Hold on one second. Everybody's throwing me. You have a kid, right?
I have 2.
And he knows about you. He's close to your kids?
Not really, no.
Why is he bringing up your kid? Let me see what he's trying to say about your kid. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to show me, so I'm just going to figure out. I'm trying to maybe slow down. Okay. Your kids are worried about you. Ever since he's passed away, you haven't been the way you used to be. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Your kids are worried about you.
Yes. I understand that.
He's saying, buddy, I'm okay now. Your kids are worried about you. Dragonflies and hawks with him, so pay attention to those.
Okay.
The dragonfly represents somebody that likes boating, fishing, or water, but that doesn't always mean that. Just could just it's just visiting as a dragonfly when you're near water.
I got a picture of one on the wall on a calendar. Dragonfly.
You guys, I keep showing you like you guys are always laughing together. A lot of that.
We had some good times. We really did. I miss him a lot.
He shows me his keys and he says, "Are you ready?" Something must be a memory you want me to share with you. He He says he has a big house. He didn't want a lot up there. He just that's not who he is. But he goes, besides, I'm always down there checking on my buddy and my family down there all the time. I want to make sure everybody's okay.
I saw
He
it.
goes, I love to screw with him. I love to screw with him.
Okay.
He says that you both were always up to something when you guys were together.
Yep. We lived together for a long time. We're best friends.
He just doesn't want. He goes, just let him know that I'm free of this. And I said, so whatever was going on with him, besides the heart attack, I think he wants you to know that it's all gone when he crossed into light. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys like to put practical jokes on people too. This guy's funny. I said he senses. He goes, he would sense me. I said, how? I go, do you wear a cologne? He goes, no. And I go, is it smoke? He goes, no. I go, what's the smell? And then he goes, beer. Yeah, he's joking. This guy's a joker.
He is. Absolutely.
Pay attention to beer tops. I think he's saying something like beer tops and pennies.
Okay.
You see those laying around in the blue and you don't know where they're coming from. That's him. He says, I like it when he talks to me. He's not crazy. I hear him. I hear him when he talks to me. I just want him to know that I'm okay, not to worry now, but I'm with him every day. Trust
I thought
me.
he was. I really.
Every day I'm there. What's that?
I said I know he's around. Yeah, I sense him. Yeah.
What do you want to say to him?
I miss him a lot, and I don't know what's happening with his business. I don't know. What's going to happen. He didn't have a wheel, and it's all messed up. And
He says that's the least of my worries. He goes, it's not my problem anymore.
right, yeah, he left it for somebody else to worry about.
He goes, yeah, because I don't have to worry about that no more.
I know. Yeah.
He goes, if it goes, he goes, you know what? If it goes, it goes. Don't worry about it. But just know that we had memories together, okay?
All
Don't
right.
feel bad if it's gone. It doesn't mean that I'm gone. I'm still with you.
All right.
I promise you. I'm not going to leave you. I know you're worried about that business. I'm not worried so much because I'm free of all that now. No more
Yes.
obligation.
Okay. All right. That eases my mind a lot. Yes, thanks.
He goes, I used to worry about it. He goes, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm okay now.
Okay.
I love you, man.
Love you too.
Stop talking to me, okay? I'm here.
I will.
Talk to me or I'm going to kick you in the butt.
Okay. All right. I promise.
All right, buddy. I love you. Does that sound like him?
I didn't understand.
He said, I love you, buddy. He said it one more time when he was going. Does that sound like him?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for allowing me to do that. Whew. I think I'm done with readings, you guys, but this has to be my last one. I'm trying to get rid of that thing, though, on here. Hello? Hello? Welcome, everybody that's joining. Hello? Did somebody just pay or did somebody just jump in on here? I wonder. I don't know. Thank you guys for following me, by the way. I appreciate it. Hello, 1,000 Lori. Thousands. Welcome. Make sure you follow me. Okay, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I am drained. But make sure you guys can, if you haven't followed me yet, follow me. I try to get on here. Hello, Evelyn. I try to get on here as much as I can. I never know if I'm going to be on during the daytime or in the evening, so just make sure you follow me. I do give out free readings. When I first come on, I do those spirit-led readings. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for the taps. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys for just validation and all that. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I need to get some rest, but God bless, and you guys have a good night. Thank you. Thank you.